Okay, so we got a question from the last year's numeracy paper. This is Unit 1, no calculator here. It's the higher paper, GCSE, WJEC. I remember doing this question last year, and I remember sitting in the exam, and I was just like, oh no, didn't know what to do. I think I got this wrong, actually. So this is quite traumatizing to be back here to see it now, but it's a lot simpler now. Look at it, and you just go not panic and think of the rules that you have available to manipulate this question. So ignore the whole give your answer in cubed root 12, okay? Because if it says that, then unless your answer it works itself out that way, then you've done something majorly wrong. So let's look at what we got. Volume is 128 pi. So what's the volume of a sphere? Well, the volume of a sphere is 4/3. My pen is really acting up now. Of course it is. 4/3 pi cubed, okay? And then we've got 128 pi. Let's just redo that because it's bloody not working now, isn't it? 4/3 pi r cubed is equal to, and we've got a volume 128 pi. Okay, so this is where I got to, and I panicked because what do you do from here? Get rid of that pi. Using a bit of quick algebra, we can just go bam, bam. It's got they exist. That's very nice, and we can then take this fraction here. Pi, no, not pi, because we've got rid of that. R cubed is equal to 128. Well, we can take this 3 from under here, times this side by 3. So we've times both sides by 3. We're left with 4r cubed is equal to 128 times 3. And on the exam, we haven't got a calculator, so we just go through a quick multiplication here. 3, that's 24. Carry that, 3 times 6, that's 8. Yeah, 3 times 3, so 384. So now we got 4r cubed equal to, let's say 384. And then we can divide this by 4, because we've got a 4 here. We can divide that out, which is equal to, now we'd have to do another quick division. I've done this already as 96, so I'm just going to write it down, because I know what it is. So just for the sake of keeping this brief, say it's 96, because I've done this already. So there we go, r cubed equals 96. Now we can get rid of that cubed. So we're just going to do r is equal to cube root of 96. You start to see how this comes together a bit. We just got to do a bit of surds, though. Everyone's least favorite word in GCSEs, so they'll get traumatized as well when you hear this. We just got to think, what? We've got a 12, we've got to get a 12 in there. 12 times what makes 96? 12 times 8. So the cube root of 12 times 8. And then 8, the cube root, to get it out of here, we have to cube root it. So, what's the cube root of 8? It's 2. Then we've got 2 cube root of 12. Jeez, come on. Let's work properly. There you go, 12. So we got the cube root of 12. And there you go. Like I said, you don't have to worry about the funky answer once the funky format of the answer, because it just works in itself out that way. And that's your answer. There's a bit of algebra, a bit of surd, so it just takes a bit of prior knowledge. But it's okay. Once you get it, you're okay. So just calm it down. For 4 marks, it's quite a bit of work, but you know, every mark counts. 1 mark could be the difference between one grade and the other. So just keep it in mind. And if you struggle with a question like that, then make sure you just skip it and leave it till last, depending on how much time you got left. Get all the questions that you know first. Don't waste your time on a question that you get stumped on like I did. I got stuck in this question for probably a solid 10-15 minutes, and it really stresses you out. It ruins your confidence during the exam. So, yeah, don't stress. There is that question. Done.